Hello everyone. How's your how's your day? How's your C programming language journey? Are you enjoying or struggling for the different formats and syntaxes of the language, right? um, I am going to share you another video. Um, I hope I'll be able to discuss and share you something important today. And if you find it useful, please click subscribe and share this video or YouTube channel to your friends, to your relatives, right? Who are trying to learn programming languages. Like I said, it's always the best way to learn programming languages is to start learning C programming. So I'll be sharing to you a lot of videos about C, and eventually, if I'm done with C, I'll be shifting to other programming languages because as much as possible, I'll be trying to make this YouTube channel of mine an educational YouTube channel and partly be sharing my personal activities also as a father, a grandfather, and pet lover, right? So that's it. And I'd love to share with you guys my online notepad. Okay, um, we'll be creating today an ATM program. So we'll try to make use of C programming language to transact an ATM like machine, and we'll be able to check our balance. We'll be assuming that this is our balance, right? And then we'll be able to check that. We will be able to do some deposits and of course withdrawals. And along the way, if we want to exit from that ATM program, we can exit at any time, right? So that's it. And I I intentionally created the program, a ready-made program, just to save some data and the bits and bytes of your time, right? So this is our program for with the machine, right? I of course this must be the first line. Include std evidence. This is the most abused line in C programming. And then I tend to initialize amount by 10,000 because on this particular ATM program, we are assuming that the current balance of this program is 10,000, right? And declared it as what? An integer, okay? Deposit and withdrawal are also integer variables, okay? And though you can declare this as a float, no problem, right? And then choice, another variable, integer variable, pin, and a key. So these are actually different variables that I will be using along the way. Right. So in here I did use void main. Actually, you can use int main, right? And as you can see, since I am using void main, I did not supply return zero here, right? Because void means empty. It doesn't need any value, a return value from the main function. Okay. So I did use this as my um, pin number. All right. So this is my first while loop. So the behavior of this is that while your pin is not equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6, then this loop body will be performed as many as needed, right? So for as long as your pin number is not yet 1 2 3 4 5 6, then our program will keep on displaying interior secret pin number, and then we'll be asking for your pin, and then display please enter valid password. Right. And once the pin is correct, meaning the pin value is 12345 6, then it will exit from, all right, from the loop, and handles again another loop statement. And in this here, it's a do while, right? Why did I use do while? Because I'm handling a menu. I should have to display this first before checking the condition as to whether it is true or false. Okay, so if this condition is right, so display, so it will display the menu. Welcome to, actually this one will be displayed on the screen, and then the program will then be asking for a value, an integer value, and whatever is that value, that will be stored to choice. And in here, the choice value must be from 1 to 4, or else it will display invalid. Okay, if the value is out of bound, meaning it goes beyond the value of 1 to 4, then our program will display invalid entry, right? So if it is 1, then we will check the balance. If it is 2, then we'll withdraw. If it is 3, we can deposit anything. If it is 4, we'll be quitting out from the loop and exit from the program. Okay, and once I have this choice, I have value for choice, I didn't use switch statement. Look at the value of choice. If it is 1, then display your current balance. Okay, your balance is then followed by whatever is the value of amount. Remember that the default value of amount is, I set it to 10,000, right? So when you choose 1, then this will be performed. If your choice value is 2, right? If the value of your choice variable is 2, then this body will be performed. All right. So what is this? Enter the amount to withdraw. The computer or our program will then ask for any amount, and that will be stored to withdraw variable. Okay, and it's in here. I did use conditions. You know, in ATM, you are only allowed to withdraw multiples of 100, right? You're not allowed to withdraw 20 pesos. You're not allowed to withdraw 10 pesos, right? It's a multiples of 100. You can either withdraw 100, 500, 600, 700, 1000, so on and so forth. Okay, so same with here. To trace that kind of logic, we will try to do some modulo. We'll try to ask whether withdraw modulo 100 is 0, because if it's not equal to 0, meaning you're trying to withdraw a certain amount not in line with 100, then our program will display please enter the amount in multiples of 100, meaning if the remainder, because modulo returns the remainder value, right? So if the remainder value is not 0, meaning your amount is not in a multiple of 100, so this line will be displayed. All right, so what's next? Break, meaning it goes back to the main menu here. It goes back to the main loop. Now, if, for example, you go back again, you supplied 2 for choice, and you are trying to withdraw, right? So enter amount of withdraw. For example, you supply 500, then this condition becomes what? False, right? Because true. Yeah, false, because 500 modulo 100 is equal to 0. So this becomes false, and since false, it goes in here, right? So another condition, if your withdrawn amount is greater than whatever is your amount less than 500. Our amount is 10,000, less than 500, that's 9,500. If your withdraw amount or value is greater than 9,500, then you're not allowed to withdraw insufficient fund. Because normally in ATM you have this kind of maintaining balance, right? So usually the maintaining balance of ATM is 500. Depends, right? Some banks are imposing 2,000. Depends upon the bank, right? So in our program, we are showing that the maintaining balance is 500. So we did check whether your withdrawals is in multiple of 100, and if that is the case, then we'll try to check if the withdrawn amount is not greater than your amount less than minus 500 as our maintaining balance. If that is the case, then you can withdraw. All right, you can withdraw. Now, when you withdraw, the formula is amount is equal to your amount minus your withdrawal. So if your amount is 10,000 and you're withdrawing 500, then that 9,500 will be stored to amount. So the present value of amount now is 9,500. And then I will then extract to collect the cash and display the current balance, which is 9,500, and it goes break. So it will exit from the loop. Are you following? Okay. So if 3, meaning you're going to deposit. So this is the body. This is actually the lines. Enter amount to be deposited, right? And then whatever is that amount that will be stored to deposit. And the formula is whatever is your amount plus your deposit, then that will be stored to amount. So if, for example, you're trying to deposit 1,000, so take note, we withdraw 500, that's 9,500, our present value for amount, and we did deposit 1,000, so 1,000 plus 9,500, that's how much? 10,500. And then our program will display the current balance, which is 10,500. If, for example, the user decided to click 4, meaning quit, this will become true, right? And our program will what? It will exit. Key is equal to 1. What is this key is equal to 1? While not key, meaning while not 0. Okay? So if key is 1, then not 1 is 0. And if this is the case, our program will exit and it will display thanks for using our ATM service. Okay? Not key means what? 0. Okay? So I hope I was able to explain the program, the technicalities, right? The logic of the program. Okay? So we'll try running this program. We'll go to our online compiler here. Actually, this is the same program that I did discuss in here at my notepad. So we'll try checking if this is correct. Yeah, that the 10,000. We have this menu, right? We have this invalid choice and so on and so forth. So we'll try clicking run button. So when we click run, this is the screen output. Enter your secret PIN number. So for example, the user entered incorrect PIN. Our program display please enter valid password. So if the PIN is still incorrect, the program will still ask for the correct password. So it's in here. So if this is always incorrect, the loop body will be performed unlimited. It will only exit if this one becomes false, right? If our PIN is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So here, assuming the user entered the correct PIN, then our program displays the menu. Welcome to ATM service, and you are allowed now to choose 1 2 3 4 your choices. For example, you decided to place 1. When you press enter K, that 1 will be stored to choice, and this choice will be checked through switch statement as to how much. Is it 1 2 3 4, right? If 1, then it will display the current balance. Are you following? Okay. So assuming 1, when we press enter K, our program will display the current balance. Your balance is 10,000 and goes back again to the menu. Why it goes back? What's 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 the logic? It goes back because of break. Goes back to the mother. This is actually the mother, right? Do. Now, assuming here, assuming the user entered 2. Okay? Ah, stop. Sorry. Try to click run again. Oh, I hope my internet is okay for a while. All right. Um, if we decide to select 2, then this will be performed. Okay, our program will check if our withdrawal is in multiple of 100. If that is the case, then it will check again if our withdrawal is not greater than our amount minus the maintaining balance, which is 500. If that is the case, then you can withdraw the amount, and eventually our program will subtract or deduct your withdrawal against the total amount and display it back on the screen. Okay, so I have some technical problems with here. I hope I can do something with this. Okay, so for a while, um, the problem with our online compiler is sometimes it goes down and uh, you cannot use that compiler. You cannot even run your program like here today. Um, our online compiler is down, and right, so we'll try uh, copying this one. Okay, anyway, this is the same program that right, and then we'll try to paste it here and click run button, assuming we entered correct pin code 123456 and we choose 2. When we press enter key, then we are now allowed to withdraw. If for example our withdrawal is 20, which is not in multiple of 100, our program display please enter amount in multiples of 100, and you're not allowed to withdraw. So goes back again for 2, enter, and this time our withdrawal is 2000, not 200. When you press enter key, we are allowed to withdraw. Our program says please collect the cash, and your current balance is now 9,800. Why 9,800? And why we are allowed to withdraw 200? In the first place, 200 is in multiple of 100. Secondly, 200 is not greater than the amount minus 500. Amount 10,000 minus 500 is 9,500, right? So 200 is a way lesser than that amount. Then we withdraw that 200. And now our current balance is 9,800. Why 9,800? Our balance is 10,000 minus 200, that's 9,800. Okay? Now, here, assuming we'll try to choose 3, deposit cash. So when we deposit cash, our program now is asking for a deposit value. So assuming we deposit 2,500, and when we press enter key, that 2,500 goes to the amount, and now our current balance is 12,300. Why 12,300? Of course, 9,800 plus 2,500, that's 12,300. Are you following? Okay. So here, if we want to choose values out of 1 to 4, then our program display invalid choice. It should be from 1 to 4 only. So we'll try clicking 4 to quit, and it goes to the exit module. Thanks for using our ATM service. Okay, so this is a very simple program, but I hope you learned something out from this ATM program. It's like an ATM machine, right? and it asks for a pin, and if your pin is incorrect, it will ask again until such time your pin is correctly entered. And there's some mathematical calculations in there when you did withdrawals, deposits, right, and so on and so forth. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something today. I hope you find time sharing this video to your friends and your relatives, right? Please. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. God bless you. God bless us. Uh, God is good. We knew it, right? Goodbye for now.